Well, this got a much better response last night.
Last night was... last night.
What's in your mind?
You should know the answer to that by now.
Look, we're in New York. And Richard Halifax is in Port Charles. Please don't say he's going to start coming between us, even when he's so far away.
What makes you think I'm thinking of Halifax?
Oh, you're not? What then?
Me.
Oh.
I'm thinking of me. I am leaving for Portugal tonight, and I know damn well the whole thing is a setup.
Why are you going, then?
Because at this stage, I can't afford not to follow any leads, bogus or real. Until I have my painting back, I just have to cover all the bases.
There's definitely a reason that he wants you to go to Lisbon.
Yes. Yes, and it isn't to find the Guerre Monet, because that would end this little game that he's playing, so... what is the reason?
Lucy! Good morning.
Richard, you startled me. Of course, you always have a way of doing that.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm not.
What are you doing down here in my part of the town?
Obviously, I'm looking for you.
Why? What do you want with me?
I have a proposition for you.
Excuse me if I laugh. You know, the last proposition you had for me, it was the art heist. It almost got me killed.
This is very different, Lucy.
You know, you didn't pay me for that, Richard, so I... Different? How?
I'm going to make up for that. This one is going to be financially rewarding to you. Plus, you're going to find this very, very interesting.
Pinch my cheek so I know this is real.
I'll pinch your cheek. Is that... is that real?
It's real, all right. Isn't the owner going to come into this place any minute to open it up?
I told him we'd call him before we left, so... gonna stay, an hour, a day, a week.
Oh, don't tempt me. I might take you up on that.
I'd like nothing more than to spend the week in bed with you.
Last night was so wonderful, Paul. I don't ever want this to end.
Not a chance. We're together now. And it's just going to get better. And better. And better. There's nothing standing in our way now.
Oh, you've been out on that bike again.
That's right. And one of these days, I'm going to take you on a ride on my bike.
Well, you're never going to catch me in that thing. Well,
At least until it gets warmer.
See? Hey, partner, you're late.
I know. I'm sorry. Oh, I just could not get to sleep last night, so I overslept today. I guess I've never owned my own airline before.
But you better get used to it. We have a lot of work to do.
Morning to you too, Ned. Hi, would you like something? Yeah, take a little coffee. Okay. I need to wake up. Thank you. Sure. Can I borrow this?
Sure.
Ned, Jenny and Kensington are in the paper. Oh my God, did you see this? Did you see this?
You seen him?
This is terrible. I can't believe it. How do you think the paper got this?
I don't know. What? You don't think I gave it to the paper, do you?
Did you?
You think I'm responsible for this?
I didn't say that. I'm just asking.
All right. I'll answer you. No. I didn't leak the tape to the press.
Okay. I'm sorry, Ned. But it's a pretty easy mistake to make. You were the person threatening Jenny and Senator Kensington.
Maybe you didn't get enough sleep last night. You see, I promised the senator that I would never reveal the tape as long as he got his committee to approve our airline acquisition.
I know that, Ned.
And we did get his approval, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So why would I go back on my word?
You wouldn't. It's just that...
Just what?
Just that I had to ask. I know how hurt you were by Jenny. You haven't exactly been subtle about how angry and bitter you are toward her.
That is strictly personal. And being a professional, I know how to separate my personal feelings from my business dealings. You should know that about me by now.
I do. I do, Ned. But revenge is sweet, and I understand that, too.
All right. Understand this. I did what I did for business reasons only. Got that?
Okay.
Good.
I got it. Look, you say you didn't do it. You didn't do it. I believe you. I just hate the whole mess that tape has caused, that's all.
Well, you won't hate it when the profits start rolling in.
Poor Jenny. Who do you think did this, anyway?
I don't know. But I wasn't the only one in this town who had a tape.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You think your mother did this?
Well, she's the only other person I know of who had the tape.
She would go that far, wouldn't she?
She did start the whole thing, didn't she?
She sure did.
All I know is it wasn't me. And as for Jenny, she's getting exactly what she deserves.
The unbearable lightness of being. I think I finally know what Milan Kundera was talking about.
What do you mean?
Just, his book, based on one of Nietzsche's philosophies, is very complicated, but for the first time in my life in a long time, I feel happy, lighter. What do you think?
I am so happy when I'm with you, Paul. I just wish...
What?
I just wish that you hadn't turned over all your assets to Ned. It was too big of a sacrifice.
Jenny,
it was out and out blackmail on
Hey,
his part.
You would have been devastated if that tape had gotten out, right? It was a small price to pay to make sure that didn't happen.
I just hope you don't live to regret it.
Look, would you stop already? Okay. What does Ned have? He's got a few of my stocks and some real estate deeds. And I've got you. That's all I ever wanted. The rest is just money, and I can always make that back.
You two are so different. I can't believe that I wasted so much time with someone like Ned.
All right, look, put him in the past where he belongs, okay? We've got the rest of our lives ahead of us now, okay?
You're right.
Okay. I predict that you will be the designer in Port Charles. Just like that.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
How about you? You given any thought to what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I sort of miss practicing law, so I thought I might go back to it.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I bet you are a fine lawyer, Paul Hornsby.
Yeah, if I could just get some clients.
Oh, you will. You will.
I'm sure the right situation will come along. Tell me something. Why did we wait so long?
Because we were both married to the wrong people. People who cared more about possessions and material things than each other.
Oh, we don't have to worry about that, do we? We might be a little short on cash for a while, but we've got each other. And you can't put a price on that. I feel like celebrating, Johnny.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Okay, how about we start with breakfast at Kelly's?
Oh, you call that celebrating, right?
Yeah, why not? We gotta start somewhere. Come on, let's get dressed.
Okay, just a minute.
Is your passport up to date?
Well, yes, but
Good. I want you to pack your bags because you're going to go to Lisbon in my private jet.
Lisbon.
Yes, as in Portugal.
Well, I would really like to know what this is about. I mean, don't tell me this is another game you're playing with Bill Eckert.
I've only just begun.
Fine, then you can count me out. He's gotten far too dangerous. Besides, you know, I can't just drop everything like that and go away.
Oh, Lucy, what could you possibly have to drop?
I happen to have a nice little job at this point.
That's boring. This is a cashier's check made out to you. I think that should tide you over a little bit, don't you?
Well, it's very nice. However, I do have so many obligations and
And there is a
responsibilities.
check for twice that amount once the job is completed.
What exactly is it you want me to do?
Something you are uniquely qualified to do. And that's be somebody that you're not.
Oh, no. I am not playing Constance Chapman again. You know, that whole thing almost really did get me killed.
Oh, Lucy, this has nothing to do with Constance Chapman. This is a better role, a much bigger role.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right, I will think about it, and I'll see what kind of arrangements I can make to go away.
Good. You do what you have to do. And I'll keep this until I get my answer, and it better be soon.
Fine, I'll let you know when I can look out.
Lucy, your answer better be yes, or you're not going to see the rest of the money that I owe you. Sorry.
I don't like it.
Neither do I, sailor.
I mean, I've really enjoyed helping you, but I'm beginning to get very uneasy.
Don't worry. If he wanted to hurt me, he's had ample opportunity.
Why didn't I come with you?
No, you can't.
Why?
Well, because we've spent so much time trying to convince him that we've split up. We would blow our cover.
Well, of course, but he doesn't have to know that I'm going with you.
No, Holly, it's too risky. Besides, he's just beginning to trust you. As a matter of fact, he's falling madly in love with you.
Why do you think that?
It's all in the eyes. Look. I know.
Madly.
Yeah, what do you expect from a madman? Besides, we can get a lot further if you just stay close to him and keep your eyes and ears open.
I know you're right. I don't want to be away from you again.
Really? You're not starting to enjoy these Halifax dinners, the private jet, the purebred ponies, the super marvelous stuff.
Bill, I'm just really worried about you, okay?
Okay. But he's getting too sure of himself. He's going to slip up. It's like, well, this is a terrible analogy, but it's sort of like he thinks he's the matador and I'm the bull. You know, he's dazzling me with his fancy footwork and he's scaring me with his big red cape, but sooner or later, I'm gonna gore him right in the gut.
It's interesting that you would pick that analogy.
Why?
Because 90% of the time, the bull dies.
Oh.
You gonna be late for school? No?
I have the day off. It's Teachers Institute Day.
Oh. So maybe we can spend some good time together, huh?
Unless what?
Unless you talked to your mother and she told you not to see me or talk to me.
No, Oh, I'm sorry, Jagger. She means well.
Did you tell your mother you broke up with Jason?
No, not yet, but,
Maybe you have some time on your own, figure things out. Maybe change your mind or something, you know?
no way. Are you kidding me? Hi, Jagger.
Oh, hi, Brenda.
How you doing?
Good. Would you like something to eat?
Well, yeah, but I think what I want just isn't gonna happen right now.
Listen, Brenda, don't start, okay?
Look,
Please?
okay. I just want you to know that I'll still be around when you get tired of the Virgin Queen.
Oh, would you
Listen,
shut up, Brenda?
Come on, it's all right. It's all right.
Just,
Listen, you know how
just
she
joking.
is.
Oh, I know what she is.
So just... Listen, you gonna eat here?
Yes,
Or you
yes,
gonna leave?
yes. I'll have some hot chocolate and a bear claw. Thanks.
I hope you're as hungry as I am.
Starving.
Good. Here, wait. Allow me. There we go.
Thank you.
Let me help you with your coat, madam. Very nice.
I'm buttoned in. Thanks.
All right.
Did I tell you that sex always makes me hungry?
I'll remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I crazy or is she staring at me?
Well, I don't blame her. I stare at you.
No, I'm being serious. Why is she giving me that face?
I don't know. Maybe she's never seen two people in love before. Right? We're happy, I guess.
That's whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
And we're hungry.
Okay. Waffles, pancakes.
Whole wheat toast. Egg.
Waffles, pancakes, and whole wheat toast.
Not really.
Jenny, I'm so sorry about what's happened.
Sorry about what?
Well, I assumed you had read it.
Read what, Ruby? What are you talking about?
Oh, you're bound to find out, so I'm...
This is outrageous.
I saw it.
I learned late last night the story was breaking, and the press is already all over me.
Why don't you just say no comment?
Oh.
Always works for me.
I am gonna bury you, lady. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with?
I had absolutely nothing to do with this.
You're the one that started all this tape business.
Yes, I understand. Now, I know that you're upset. I want you to calm down. I did make the original tape, but I had nothing to do with giving it to the newspaper. It had to be Ned.
Oh, you're damn right it had to be that. First, he blackmails me to get that damn airline, and then he double-crosses me.
So if you know that, then why are you here attacking me?
Miss Quartermain, from what I hear about you, that statement is laughable.
The point is, this is a conversation you should be having with Ned.
No, the
not me.
point is, I told you and your father the consequences if you couldn't control your son.
I can't control my son. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm truly sorry. I had
Save
no
your
idea
sympathy. Save it. Save it for yourself, because you're going to need it. My career is going to take a few bumps. I know that. But I still have friends. Very important friends in Washington, and they owe me.
What does that mean?
That means if I go down, the Quartermains go with me. That means you're going to regret the day you couldn't control your son.
So you're off to Grandma's house?
Excuse me.
I used to have a grandma once.
I don't think that's possible. If you'll excuse me, I've really got to be going.
She got sick. Opening day of baseball season every year for 10 years in a row, just like clockwork. How do you like that?
Meaning what?
I haven't the vaguest idea. So you're taking time off to see Grandma?
Maybe. I don't think it's any of your business, though.
You're gonna get in trouble fooling around with Halifax.
Look, Marco, I am not fooling around with Halifax. I've told you that. You happen to be wrong this time, believe it or not.
You need help. Put me on your list, your short list, as it were.
You know, you're on my list. It's not my short list, if you catch my drift. Ciao.
Have you seen Ned?
Hi, honey. How are you today?
Would you just answer my question, please? Is Ned in the hotel?
I saw the newspapers this morning. Got your pound of flesh, didn't you?
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, the check's in the mail, and I promised
Would you
not to...
shut up?
I'm just surprised it took you so long.
I had nothing to do with it. Why am I telling you this? I don't even care what you
I mean,
think.
I got you all that information, what, a long time
You're
ago,
right,
wasn't
you
it?
did. This is your fault.
Oh, wait, now, don't run around and blame it on me now.
You know, I never believed that that second tape was stolen.
If I'd have had that tape, I'd have blackmailed him myself. Everybody's gonna think it was you anyhow.
Damn him. We had a deal. He went back on it. I can't believe it.
I don't know why either one of us is surprised. I only know that I want to crawl under a rock
Jenny,
somewhere
listen to
and
me.
die.
I am not going to let him get away with this. I promise you.
I want to talk about a new life. Yeah, it's going to be different, all right.
No. That's not going to change. Right? We are going to get through this. I can't believe I was so stupid to trust him.
I just can't believe it was Ned. I mean, do you really think? I know he was angry, but would he stoop this low?
No.
I mean, go back on his word like this?
Yes, he would. That's exactly what he's done, Jenny.
Wait a minute, you're forgetting something. Paul, there were 2 tapes. Tracy had one, too.
I know, Jenny. I know.
I honestly don't think that Ned is capable of this, but Tracy? Oh, yeah, she's probably laughing about it right now. It was her. No, Paul, I know it was her.
Look, I'm going to see Tracy, okay? I gotta get out of here, all right?
Wait.
No, I'm gonna go see her, and if she doesn't fess up to it, then I'm gonna go see Ned.
You sure that's what you want to do?
Yes, I'm sure.
Kiddo, give me some coffee, please. To go.
Sure.
How are you, kid?
I'm doing fine, Mark. How
You
you
don't
doing?
look so good today, you know? What is it? Is it the place that's starting to get to you day in, day out, hanging out in this joint? Is that
what
it?
else would I be, huh?
Las Vegas, Atlantic City, somewhere plying a craft, a trade, a well-thought-out trade
No.
that I could teach you.
No.
You were awesome. He was awesome the other night. You should have seen him.
Well, you know, you weren't so bad yourself.
Of course I wasn't so bad, but I've been around. You're a baby, and you're a natural.
I got lucky. What can I say?
Hey, that's corny. Don't be modest. I'm talking money here, kid.
No.
I'm talking big money. What do you
No.
got to lose? What kind of a gamble is this? You got a minimum wage job, a roof over your head. I don't get it.
Just can't stand the sight of blood. What can I say?
You wouldn't have to stand the sight of blood. Leastways, not your own. Not if I train you. You got the coffee in here? That's very good. Talk to you later. Think. I know, it's a concept.
Yeah.
What fight is he talking about?
I was in the bar the other night, and some guy started on me and stuff, but nothing big. I mean, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Were you by yourself?
I
have to talk to you, young lady.
What's wrong, Mom?
I just ran into Monica Quartermain.
You did?
Yes, here I am acting all nice, you know, saying how I want Jason and his folks to come over for dinner. And she's looking at me like I'm crazy. And then she says to me, don't you ever talk to your daughter?
Mom.
Karen and Jason broke up.
Mom, I can explain.
I was so embarrassed hearing it from Monica.
You don't understand.
You're right. You know, I don't understand. I changed my whole life for you. I stopped drinking. I got a 9-to-5 job. I even tried to make a nice home for you. And look what you did to me.
I didn't do anything to you. This isn't about you.
Sure it is. It's about you and me. Now, why didn't you tell me you and Jason broke up?
3 o'clock's perfect. Right. Okay, we'll see you then. I'll be with you in just a second.
I don't have a second.
Hi, Richard.
Did you work everything out?
I was just about to get to that.
Don't run me around. I need to know, are you in or out?
You guarantee that I get double the amount on that check you showed me?
Yes.
And I will not have to be involved in any type of dangerous situation?
Oh, of course not.
All right. I'm in. What do you want me to do?
Just tell Mr. Ashton to call me as soon as possible. It's urgent.
What's the matter, Tracy? You got a little problem getting people on the phone this morning?
Hello, Paul. Gee, you just missed Jenny's ex-boyfriend. What a shame. You could have compared notes.
No problem. I can read about it in the papers.
Oh, is that why you're here? You saw the paper?
Who hasn't, Tracy?
Well, had nothing to do with
Cut
me.
the act, Tracy.
Excuse me?
You released that tape to the media, didn't you? Didn't you?
I had absolutely nothing to do with it, Paul, and I'm telling you the truth.
And why should I believe you?
Because I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. Now leave me alone.
If you're lying to me, Tracy, I swear.
Paul, I had absolutely nothing to do with it. I give you my word.
So I'm wasting my time and yours. Tell you what, show me some proof and I'm out of here.
Some proof?
Show me some proof.
Okay. Okay, look, there were 2 tapes. The first one I had Marco tape in the park of Jenny and the senator, and the second one was done at the hotel, and that's the one that Ned must have gotten a hold of. I only had the first tape.
Cold hard evidence, that's what I need.
How?
You show me your copy of the tape, Tracy, and then I might be inclined to believe you.
I have it. I have the tape.
Show it to me.
Okay, it's easy. It's here in this room with us. Right over here. It was right here. It was right here on this shelf. I swear it was. It was here last night. You have to believe me.
Answer me. Why didn't you tell me that you and Jason broke up?
I was going to,
How could you be so stupid?
Mom,
how could you give up
life,
Jason
not
for a
yours.
guy like that?
You just stop this.
Jason comes from one of the best families in town, and he respected you. You would give that all up for someone who's got nothing
I'm
and
not
going
gonna
nowhere?
stand here and listen to you talk about him like this.
Well, it's the truth.
No, it's your truth, Mom. It's all about money and position to you. You understand that those are just things. They are important to you. They are not important to me.
Oh, they will be. Mark my word. You know, the bottom line is Jason really cared about you.
And I cared about him too, Mom, but not the way that I care for Jagger. Do you understand?
Okay, all right. We'll discuss this at home later. Right now, I want to talk to Jagger alone.
No. Whatever you have to say to Jagger, you can say it in front of me.
It's fine. It's fine, Karen.
I am not going to sit by and watch you ruin my daughter's life.
Ruin her life? What are you talking about? I'm not going to ruin her life.
Oh, yes, you are. You're good looking, you're charming, you know, but basically you're a loser. Trust me, I know one when I see one.
Yeah, you do, huh?
This is nothing personal. It's just your type, that's all. I'm very familiar with it. But I'm warning you. You do one thing to get my daughter in trouble, and I am going to make your life hell.
I'm never going to hurt her. I promise you that. I love your daughter.
Honey, you are too young to know about love.
You don't know what I know.
Okay, then. All right, let me put it another way. Karen doesn't need your kind of love. She's the kind of girl that is going to go out and she is going to conquer the world. And you are just going to mess up all her dreams. You're just going to get in the way. Now, you don't want that hanging over your head, do you, Jagger?
Well, have a nice day.
Don't listen to her. Okay? She doesn't know anything. She doesn't know you like I do. Okay?
It was here last night. I promise you, I checked on it myself.
Well, so much for proof.
Paul, I'm as shocked as you are. I don't know what to say. Ned must have found it.
Right, Ned.
Look, I'm telling you the truth. I did not give the tape to the newspaper.
Tracy, you had it in your possession. What are you going to do with it? What were you going to do with it?
I was going to play it for Jenny to get her to stay away from you.
You are completely in a league on your own, you know that?
Look, maybe I was considering the possibility of releasing it to the press, but that was before.
Before what, Tracy?
Before Senator Kensington paid us a little visit.
What do you mean, us?
We're in a lot of trouble.
Tracy, I am not following you.
When Senator Kensington found out about the tape, he came and talked to Daddy and me and told us that if we used it, he would retaliate against ELQ.
I don't give a damn about ELQ.
You don't, I do. Maybe I wanted to hurt you and Jenny, but I would never, never do anything to jeopardize the family business.
Right, it'd be pretty stupid to bite the hand that feeds you, wouldn't it?
Thank you. So maybe you understand that Daddy and I did everything we could to get Ned not to use that tape.
So you want me to believe that Ned came here, stole your copy of the tape, and released it to the media?
Well, it's not here, is it? And if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say yes.
Well, it doesn't surprise me. He's your son. You must be very proud.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Why?
You're not still on about that lie Halifax told you about me being in Japan, are you?
No. No, I believe you.
But?
What exactly is the real reason that summer in Provence is so important to you?
I thought you knew.
Well, you said that it reminded you of your grandmother and a time when you felt really safe.
Yes.
But I just was thinking that it must be something more than that.
No, that's it.
That's it? You're chasing halfway around the world, and that's it? It can't be it.
Holly, believe me, the minute I get my painting back, I'll be back. Round the clock, full time, all systems go. And if there were anything else to tell you, I promise, I'll tell you.
So that's all you want me to do, is to pretend to be this woman in the picture?
It's just as simple as that. But the important thing is that you stay far enough away from him that he never sees you up close.
Oh, you can trust me on that one.
Now, you're going to be traveling first class all the way. You're going to be traveling from Lisbon to France and periodically back here to Port Charles so people around here don't get suspicious.
Oh, I have to tell you, I am still a little nervous about going up against the man again.
Lucy, you knew going in what this was all about.
I think I'm having second thoughts.
Now, listen. If you're angling for a raise, let me remind you, we struck a deal. Lucy, I am paying you plenty of money to make it worth your while, and you know it.
I would just feel a lot more comfortable if I knew exactly what you were up to.
Well, let's just say that I'm settling an old score.
Oh, boy. Listen to me, Richard. If this has anything to do with making Mr. Bill dead, you can count me out. I don't like physical violence. I don't like jail. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Lucy, you really surprise me sometimes. You can be so naive. There are 1,000 different ways to settle an old score without having to resort to murder. Oh, come on now. Let me take you shopping and we will try to fill that little travel bag of yours.
Do you mind?
Here you are.
Here you are.
Have you seen this?
Yes, I've seen it.
Well, I'm definitely impressed.
Oh, good. Trashy journalism impresses you.
No, this is your boyfriend, and he's obviously trying to get back at his ex-wife, and I think he's trying to do it to show how much he cares about you.
I hate to disappoint you. It's that cute. He had nothing to do with it.
Oh, right.
He didn't. I talked to him.
Julia, come on. You believe him? Who else could have done this?
I'm not sure, but we've got our ideas. It's just horrible. Poor Jenny.
Poor Jenny. Jenny is the competition. Would you wise up?
Oh, would you just clam up? I am appalled that you find this so amusing.
Oh, you're appalled, are you? I think that this newspaper probably paid big bucks for this story.
Brenda Barrett blew an opportunity to make big bucks. Where was your head?
Where was my head?
You stole that tape out of my safe, yeah.
My head was on you, sweetheart. And it's a good thing, or else you wouldn't be with Ned.
I don't know what's going to become of you, Brenda.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. I think we should be more concerned about what's going to become of you.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about Ned is obviously a man of action, sis. I mean, look at you standing around here whining and complaining about stuff that's already happened. You really need to get over this. It's really not attractive.
Oh,
you know what I
thank
mean?
God you know everything, Brenda.
Yes, well, you know. I think you better sharpen up your little claws. That is, if you want to hang on to Ned.
Jennifer, how are you going to pay about it?
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London. Tomorrow, a preview of Bill Clinton's first town meeting since his presidential